Today I'm gonna show you how you can create this beautiful opening slide for your presentation. But before we jump into the tutorial, please support my small channel by giving this video a like. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss new tutorials. And now let's jump over to PowerPoint. Open up a new blank slide. First, what we need to do is to mark the edges of the slide with the smart guides. Just hold down the Option key on your keyboard or Alt key if you're on Windows. Grab one of the existing guides and pull it to the side until it snaps to the edge of the slide. And do the same for all four sides. Next, we need to create a rectangle, so I'm gonna go to the Shapes menu and select the Rectangular tool. Then create the rectangle starting from the center. Just click and pull your mouse until it snaps to the upper edge, and then release. If you're using the metric system in your PowerPoint, the size of the rectangle should be around 9.5 by 9.5 centimeters. Perfect. Now we would need to change its color. Just open the Format pane, which is this button up here. Then in the pane, expand the line section and select No Line. Next, expand the Fill section. Go to the Colors menu, More Colors, and type in the hex code for the color. I'm gonna make it pink. Click OK. And now we need to rotate the rectangle by 45 degrees. So just grab this little rotation icon up here and pull it 45 degrees clockwise. Then place the rectangle in the center. Perfect. We're gonna have 4 images on each side of the rectangle, and before we bring the images into the slide, we need to create rectangles that we're gonna use as clip-in masks for the images. So I'm gonna hold down the Option key on my keyboard or Alt key if you're on Windows and pull the existing rectangle to the side to create a copy. And in the upper menu, I'm gonna change its size to 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And place it to the upper left side of the central rectangle like this. Make sure there is a little gap between the two rectangles. Next, let's make a copy of the bigger rectangle and place it to the left bottom side of the central rectangle. I'm gonna create 2 more copies and place each on the 2 remaining sides of the central rectangle. Now, if you want, you can decrease the size of your rectangles on the sides that run beyond the slide area. Next, what we need to do is to bring in 4 images to the slide. In the upper ribbon, click on the Picture tool and select Picture from File. I've already prepared 4 images that I want to use on my slide, so I'm gonna select them and click Insert. I'm gonna move them to the side for now so I can see my rectangles. Then place one of the images on top of the top left rectangle. Increase the image so that it covers the rectangle. Send the image to back so we can see the rectangle. Now select the image and then the top left rectangle. Keep in mind that the selection order is important here. Then go to the Shape format in the upper menu, and over on the left side click on the Merge Shapes, and in the menu select Intersect. If you want to adjust the visible part of the image, you can switch to the Picture format and click on the Crop button, and now you can move your image within the crop area. Let's do the next image. I'm gonna bring it above the bottom left rectangle. Increase its size. Then send it to back. Select both the image and the rectangle. And in the Merge Shapes menu, select Intersect. And if you want, you can adjust the visible part of the image by selecting the Crop tool and just move it within the crop area. Now repeat the same steps for the remaining 2 rectangles. Next, I will want to add some drop shadow to the images, so I'm gonna select all 4. In the Format Picture pane, expand the shadow section, and in the Presets menu, select the Offset Center preset. It's the one in the center. Then let's change some settings here. I'm gonna set transparency to 75%, blur to 25 points, and distance to 10 points. And next, let's add the title to the slide. It's gonna say Sprinkle with Sweetness, and I'm gonna be using 2 different text styles, so I'll need to create each word separately. So first, let's grab the text box tool, click outside the slide area, and type in the first word of the title. Then in the upper ribbon, I'm gonna change its font to Bebas Noi. Let's set the size to 80 points. Activate the bold button and change its color to white. Now bring it on top of the pink rectangle. Then create a copy of this text box, bring it down here and change the text. And I'm still missing my preposition between the 2 words. I wanted to have different styles, so once again I'm gonna grab the text box tool and type my preposition. Change its font to Sally. Set its size to 120 and color it to white. Let's place it right next to my first word right here. I also want to add drop shadow to the title, so I'm gonna select all 3 text boxes. In the Format Shape pane over on the right hand side, switch to the text options, click on the Effects tab, then open up the Presets menu and select the first option, which is outer bottom right. Then we need to set blur to 6 points and distance also to 6 points. Perfect, our slide is almost done. The last thing that we need to do here is to add animation to the slide. So I'm gonna select all 4 images starting from the top left. Then switch to the Animations tab in the upper menu. Click on the Fly In option. Then over on the right side in the Start menu, select with Previous and set duration to 2 seconds. Then open up the Animation pane, go to the Effects options, and activate the Smooth Start and Bounce and checkboxes. Then expand the Timing section and set a delay of 0.2 seconds. Then we want to change the direction each image enters the slide from. In the Animations menu, select the topmost animation which corresponds to the upper left image. In the Animations ribbon, open the Effect Options drop-down and choose the From Bottom Left option. Perfect, now let's do the next image. The second animation corresponds to the bottom left image. In the Effects Options menu, select From Bottom Right. The third image is going to enter the slide from top right. And the last one from top left. And now let's run the presentation and see the final result. I hope this tutorial was helpful and you learned something new. Please check my channel for other videos on PowerPoint. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Your support means a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!